What's up YouTube, it's Steve and I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a rotisserie pork loin, so stay tuned. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm not going to be outside on the grill, although it is a wonderful day for it. I'm going to be doing a rotisserie pork loin, and I'm going to show you the rotisserie that I'm using in a little bit. But first, it's real simple. All I have is two pork loins that I picked up from Costco. I've already hit them with a little bit of olive oil that I'm using as a binder, and I'm only using 3 ingredients. I'm going to use a little bit of SPG that I made, a little bit of liquid smoke for that, slight smoky flavor, and then I'm going to use this rub that I picked up. It's called Three Little Pigs barbecue rub. It's Kansas City with a touch of cherry seasoning. So I'm just going to use some of that. And so what I'm going to do first, like I said, is take this SPG that I have here and just liberally coat it. And you want to make sure that you get all sides of this, because what I'm going to do is, before I put this on the rotisserie, I'm going to let it marinate in this for a couple of hours. So I want to make sure I get all of the sides, all of the little nooks and crannies in here. This particular loin, I've got 2 of them here. This particular one has a little piece hanging off the end, and I know, most times people will just cut that off, but I'm not cutting anything off. All of it's going in the rotisserie today. All of it's going to come out pretty doggone good. All right, so now I'm going to hit this with this Kansas City Touch of Cherry Three Little Pigs barbecue rub. And I want to get a nice amount of seasoning on that, because even though it's not going to be on the grill, it is going to be in a rotisserie. I do want a nice reddish brown color on it. So I want to make sure I get this seasoning really good on all sides of it. All right, and the last ingredient that I'm using on here is a little bit of Stubbs liquid smoke. A lot of people have different thoughts on using liquid smoke. My personal preference, I like it. I like a little bit of the flavor that it adds. And that's about it. You don't have to use a whole lot of it. A little goes a long way. Just a couple drops. And there you go. Now what I'm going to do now is wrap this up, and I'm going to let it sit for a couple of hours before I put it in the rotisserie. So I'll come back in a couple of hours and then we'll pick up from there. So catch you there. Hey guys, I'm back. Now these pork loins have been marinating now for about 3 hours or so. So I'm getting ready to put them in the rotisserie, and we're getting ready to roll with it. All right, so that's our first pork tenderloin that's in the rotisserie, and this is the rotisserie itself. This is a older model George Foreman rotisserie. I've had this thing for probably about 10 years. Bought it from a co-worker who no longer had a use for it, and I've been using it ever since. So there's our first rotisserie pork loin on the rotisserie. This is the second one, still sitting in the marinade. Most times you'll hear people give you a length of time to let food marinate, or rotisserie or grill or whatever. Right here, I'm not cooking the time, and I'll tell you specifically why. This particular rotisserie, while it does a great job at doing meats, it does a lousy job as far as cooking meats according to the timeline that's listed in the instruction guide. And the very first time I ever did a pork loin years ago in this particular rotisserie, I burned it because I went with the amount of time that was recommended. So what I'm going by is, I know what a rotisserie looks like when it's done. I know, the juices and everything are flowing. I know what that looks like. So that's what we're doing here. I'm just going to go ahead and close it, plug it up, and turn the time on. I'm estimating for a pork loin of this size, probably about 45 minutes to an hour. So at this point, everything is already set up, the meat's already in and everything. We're just going to go ahead and turn this on, and I'm estimating probably in about 45 minutes to an hour we should be done. And I'll be back then, let you see the finished product, so stay tuned. And so at this point, we're not even 30 minutes in, and it's browning pretty nicely. So, like I said, at this rate, it'll probably be done in about 45 minutes or so. But like I said, I'll let you guys see the finished product shortly. Alright guys, so here's our first one. I got another one going in the rotisserie right now, but this one right here is done. It took probably about 45 minutes to get done. So like I told you, it takes much quicker than what the instructions say for the machine. But here it is, and it is scalding hot. It looks great and smells great too. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and slice it up. You want to make sure the internal temperature is about 160 degrees. I know I said earlier that I wasn't necessarily cooking to time, but just gauge the appearance. But I also want to make sure it's done. I don't want to feed anybody anything that's going to make them sick. So you want to make sure this is at least 160 degrees. And as you can see, the color on this came out really, really good. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut up a couple of slices, and then we'll do a final taste test and be done. All right, I got a few pieces here cut up. This is what it looks like. And now I'm gonna do a final taste test and then send you guys on your way. But before I do that, here it is up close. Here's a piece of it up close. And like I told you, I used a little bit of liquid smoke, a little bit of SPG, and a rub that I picked up yesterday, or actually Saturday. And this rub right here that I picked up Saturday called Three Little Pigs Barbecue Rub is Kansas City Touch of Cherry. And I gotta tell you, that is really coming through in the smell here. And that flavor, yeah. This rub is really, really good. I mean, it's not over seasoned. The flavor of the meat is coming through. This is really good. Man. It's good to try different recipes. Like I told you, today was just a little something different. I wasn't actually out on the grill. I did something on the rotisserie. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Alright, so like I said, today was just a little something different. I wasn't out on the grill, but I was inside using a rotisserie. Just trying out different recipes and things like that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Please do remember to hit that like button. Please remember to share it with others. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. And let me know what you guys are cooking down in the comment section below as well. Let me know what you thought of this recipe. And in saying all of that, I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.